if you're celebrating P Diddy getting off, then you're a piece of. You know what's funny about that? Whoever thought to charge him just charged him for the wrong. If they would have charged him for beating up his girlfriend, he would have went to jail.
Has any of these people been charged that have like a Chris Brown?
Chris Brown still got charged for beating Rihanna's ass.
But I feel like all that stuff is kind of just like under wraps.
Well, I mean, Chris Brown can sing and dance really well, bro, and he can do a backflip, bro.
So what's that like the excuse for beating women though?
Which, well, for the women, they say, and this is a quote. What did we miss?
You know who else
Your
has
cousin's a
probably
bitch.
had everybody?
Who?
P Diddy, and he's just been acquitted.
You know what's funny about that? So I hear a lot of people like, if you're celebrating P Diddy getting off, then you're a piece of. And all I have to say to that is, whoever thought to charge him just charged him for the wrong.
Yeah.
Like, if they would have charged him for beating somebody, for beating up his girlfriend, he would have went to jail.
Has any of these people been charged that have like a Chris Brown or a who was that other guy that dragged his girlfriend or his wife across the hall?
Oh, was that are we talking about Ray Rice?
Ray Rice.
Ray Rice got charged. Chris Brown also got charged for beating Rihanna's ass.
But I feel like all that stuff is kind of just like under wraps.
Well, I mean, Chris Brown can sing and dance really well, bro, and he could do a backflip, bro.
So what's that like the excuse for beating women though?
Which, well, for the women, they say, and this is a quote from a woman that's
wasn't
Chris
them.
Brown. It wasn't them, as long as he didn't beat my ass. So I'm like, well, I mean, then we love him.
Then we love him.
So I don't want to hear nobody getting upset with P Diddy because he was beating ass, and like Chris Brown gets a pass because he can sing and dance. If it's like, I think it's dependent on your talent, though. You know what I mean?
P Diddy was not that talented.
Yeah, he wasn't as talented, so he doesn't get.
How do you make so much money though?
You want to know the truth? He ripped a lot of people off, really, and had them writing his records and that would go platinum and go really well, and then he would like kind of not really pay them. He finessed a lot of people. Yeah.
So you're saying what he did is P Diddy is a liar.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't make music himself.
Mm-mm.
And he paid people with the little bit amount of money that he could to make these songs that he knew or at least assumed would go platinum because of how good they were.
P Diddy has an ear. That's what it is. P Diddy has an ear for hit. P Diddy has an ear for good music.
I don't think I don't think it's that hard to have an ear for a hit. You know what I mean? You can listen to a song and be like, okay, this is going to be a hit.
No. I think I actually would disagree with you there. I think that it's
all about knowing relativity of time, where you are in your time space.
Right, but that's very hard for a lot of people to figure out. For
Really?
example, like, you know who's famous for just knowing what a hit sounds like?
Who?
DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled does no work.
Another one.
And DJ Khaled will go in there and say all your ad-libs and but
he said what he said. Even though he said we the best. Juice WRLD knew that.
No. My favorite one is
DJ Khaled, we the best. Who we nigga?
Yo, so
You're a piece of shit, DJ
yeah, no,
Khaled.
DJ Khaled's a whore.
You're a piece of shit.
No, so yeah, like you have people like P Diddy, DJ Khaled, who their talent really is putting together talent and creating hits like that.
That's like
knowing
a
what
Dr.
hits
Dre.
sounds like. Dr. Dre, but Dr. Dre's a little different because Dr. Dre is actually producing. Dr. Dre is actually sitting
But
there.
isn't a Khaled a producer?
Sure.
So what, he just pays people to produce his music?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He doesn't.
He's the face.
Like,
He's
realistically, bro, Khaled may go in there and with your drums a little bit, but he's not sitting there producing and engineering this.
Yeah.
That's not what he's doing.
He says, he pushes one button. He says, you know what? This sounds way better.
That's what I'm saying. That's P Diddy does the same. So these people are not actual like producers. Like
Right.
you go to Kanye is gonna sit there and produce a beat for you.
Yeah, no,
you
'cause
go to
that's
Dre,
what he knows.
he's gonna go and produce a beat for you. You
Right.
go to P Diddy's gonna call somebody. They're gonna have a beat ready. He may throw you a hook or something like that. He may know a sample that you should use to go forth and make
Yeah.
the beat out of. He'll provide like that, but he's not actually sitting there producing, engineering.
But when it comes down to it, I mean, back to the ear thing, it's almost like a resurrection of things that have been hit in the past.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, you're taking timeless music and you're bringing it to 2025.
Right, but at the same time, like,
Well, and
I have
recreating
to
it in a new sound.
P Diddy has to find somebody has to bring P Diddy, and he has to know that Biggie Smalls, before I put him on Juicy, before I put him on this, that this shit's gonna work. He has to know that.
He has to
somebody
know that
brings
he
Mason
wants to
around.
taste where his daddy came from.
Absolutely, he probably told him that. He was like, "Yo, I got a line for you," and then he was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Yeah." It's weird.
And P Diddy gave him that line.
Oh, you know he did, bro.
It's not
P. Diddy
100%.
was-
It's not 100%
All right,
fact, but it's probably 100%
No. Let's
fact.
keep it a stack, bro.
It's probably 100% fact
No.
that P Diddy gave him that line. P Diddy gave Biggie his lines.
Big facts. But I'm gonna tell you this right now. P Diddy was sitting there having men come his girlfriend because he couldn't do it. So I'm
Because he couldn't
sure-
have. Was it the?
I don't know. I guess he just couldn't satisfy her.
Oh,
You know what's so crazy? And like, I'm not gonna victim blame because maybe Cassie was really going through that. But from what everybody says, she was just like getting out, and she liked it, and she was a fan, and she wanted it.
how can you be a fan and then later not be a fan?
Easy.
But it's not music.
No.
It's not like it's like a piece of art. It's not like I looked at something and I was like, you know what, I really, really like this. But then tomorrow I was like, you know what, I don't really, really like this.
Can I ask you a question? If a man and a woman come to you with a story about an interaction between them,
Okay.
women's side, men's side, both is very different. Who are you gonna believe off jump? Just initially, you don't know these people.
I don't know.
9 times out of 10, most people are gonna say they trust the woman because women are viewed as more trustworthy, as more honest.
But
as
I never saw the
vulnerable.
situation.
You didn't, but
So I can't base my facts. But see, I can't base my facts. That's why I'll never be a cop. That's why I'll never be a detective. I can't base my facts off something I haven't seen.
Absolutely, and I 1,000%.
So I can't say yay or nay.
Absolutely, but at the same time, most people would say, well, kind of feel like I just trust the girl because why would she lie about somebody doing something heinous to her, right?
Yeah.
So the issue then becomes is that at any point I can change how I felt, and I can say, well, I only did this because A, you forced me because you have the power to force me, or B, I just didn't want to get hurt. So like, I can't say, and realistically, me or you can't determine and say to that person, well, that's not true. Because you can always say, well, this person is manipulating me. As a woman, you can always say that. As a man, that doesn't hold water.
No.
Nobody gives a if you got manipulated or not. You did what you did.
That doesn't make sense, though. I guess, yeah. Go ahead.
As a woman, we look at women as vulnerable, as need to be protected, as women are, like, as a man, you're taught protect women, open the doors up for women, things of that nature. So you're always more inclined to believe what they say, regardless of what it is. That's just how a lot of people operate. And then you sit there and, like you say, like, hey, I was put through heinous situations. It's easy to make somebody look like a bad guy. It is not hard. And also, as a community, as people as a whole, when you see somebody who has a lot of money, you already think that some shit's up. You can't be successful without you've done some dirty.
Which is wrong. But
You can't be a black rapper who has millions of dollars if you're not part of the Illuminati.
Right, or a gang.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, we already distrust people with money and people with power.
Right.
So you tell us somebody with power and money did something up, we want to believe you off jump. And you're a woman? Why would you lie? And then he did whoop your ass. There is a video of that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. He beat her up. And that was not okay. That was not right. But once that happened, it's easy to switch everything up to say, I was forced to do everything.
Right. Once he got it. Well,
once he put his hands on her.
Yeah.
It's easy to say that. I don't know. I wasn't there. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
If you want my honest opinion, kind of don't give a I'm going to be honest. Don't care at all.
The only reason why I don't care to an extent that other people do.
$20 million, bro.
No, that's not why I don't care. It's because everybody knows what has been going on. Everybody, like a lot of people have assumed or seen or heard about what's going on. But when it comes down to it, nobody did anything until he put his hands on her.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't even do shit then. And here's the crazy part. Everybody came out with all these like stories of P Diddy doing this and doing that. And then the video came out, and then the trial happened, and then all this shit sounds like because what the freakoffs was actually made with was a couple of prostitutes, Cassie and Diddy. There was never nobody else involved. They have the evidence. They've been showing the evidence, and that's what the evidence says. So all y'all motherfucking celebrities who was sitting there lying and shit, you piece of shit.
Y'all were just watchers, you cucks.
Took you from the hood and I could never give you back. With your sexy ass speaking Spanish when you mad. But I just wanna let you know that someone loves you back. We might have our back and forth, but I love.
Oh, gotcha.
So baby girl, just strip for me and make this night a blast. We've been booming in the sky. Put some Marvin Gaye on, set the mood right.